Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back here again to talk a little bit about the Satya Sai Baba Nag Champa Agarbatti. And it says that this is manufactured by Srinivas Sugandhalia. I think that's how you say it. Since 1964. And there's definitely some history with incense sticks in America in general. And I think that would probably go back even way back into the hippie era, where back in the 70s people used to burn the incense sticks and whatnot. And the Satya Sai Baba brand, they have been around. Now it says the manufacturers is Srinivas Sugandhalia, right? I don't know if that they're the manufacturers or Satya Sai Baba. It's like there's a lot of names on this box, but either way, I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar. When you see this guy with the fro right here, most of you guys know what time it is. Most of you guys know what brand it is. When you see this guy, this Indian dude with the afro here, I mean, when you see him, you piece it together and you think automatically firsthand, oh snap, that's the Satya Sai Baba brand. That's the incense stick that comes in a little blue box. And it was said that this man right here left over $1 billion in inheritance behind for his loved ones and his family. Now this is what I was told, but I had a buddy of mine who he actually it was my mentor. He got me started in a fragrance business, and when he went to India, he actually went and visited this company, the Satya company, right? And he wanted to buy from them, but I don't think he knew who he was dealing with in terms of buying power. I think they looked at him like, dude, like there's people that are ordering this stuff, by the container loads. And he told me that the company would not even sell to him unless he purchased $250,000 worth. Then they would talk about negotiating. But as you can see here on the box, it says world's largest exported incense. And there's two things that I wanted to point out. One, the resilience of the fragrance business. Fragrance, there's so many different applications to fragrance. These guys focused on one thing and did it well, which was incense sticks. And at first it started off with this little blue box right here. I don't really remember seeing too many varieties. Even I would say maybe let's say 15 years ago. I don't know if those varieties were out, but this little blue box right here. Well, there's individual blue boxes inside. Let me show you for a second here. I'm gonna grab that little blue box. Okay, there's little blue boxes that come inside of there, individual packs. There's about, I would say about 8 sticks. They usually go by weight. They go by grams when it comes to weighing these sticks. But when it comes down to the resilience of the fragrance business, I mean, the Agarbatti is one of the most resilient, in my opinion, one of the most resilient businesses that one can have in India. Now, granted, definitely, we know that there's a lot more things that come out of India other than just incense. But just to point something out, there was an amputee mother in India who was hand rolling the Agarbattis. Now I don't think it was the Satya brand, but she was hand rolling, because these are handmade incense. She was hand rolling some incense, right? And she was so efficient and so fast at it. They said the equivalent of what she was making as a single amputee mother, she was making over $4,000 a month. If you equivalent it to the U.S. dollar, over there it would be the equivalent of $4,000 a month. And over there she was able to put her kids through school and take care of her kids. And let's face it, I mean, the poverty in India, it's big. There's a lot of poverty in India if you're impoverished there. I mean, it doesn't really apply to you if you're, if you have a high-paying career or business or whatever. But definitely there's poverty in India. And what I thought was neat is that this lady was a single mom, hand rolling these incense and able to provide a comfortable living for her and her children. And she was an amputee on top of that. And I thought that was just amazing. When I did the research and I watched this video about that, I thought to myself, man, that really what it boils down to, it really goes to show that the fragrance business is a very resilient business. It works in any economy. And that's my personal opinion. I think it works in any economy very well. So another thing that I want to talk about a little bit is the fact that, the people who created the Satya brand, they focused on one thing and did it well. They had one incense that I knew of in the beginning, which was this little blue box with the guy with the afro. And what I thought was really neat is that they made the incense so well and concentrated just on that, and that allowed them to be the best at one thing in the beginning, and eventually grow it to become worth over $1 billion. So I'm told. I don't know if that's a fact. I would have to do more research, but that is what I was told. And again, world's largest exporter incense. Now, another thing about the Satya brand is that in my last video, I talked about the Srisai Flora Fluxo incense stick. Now, what that incense did was kind of like educate me, because it made me think, well, the Srisai Flora Fluxo incense is made out of gums, resins, herbs, and it looked like it was designed in a very similar fashion as the Satya Nag Champa incense. It just seems like the Satya brand, their incense looks like a little smaller version. The sticks look like a smaller version or a thinner version of the Srisai Flora Fluxo incense sticks, which makes me wonder, are they using the same gums, resins, and herbs? I don't know, but it looks like it. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. Just a little story about the Satya brand. Click those links below, folks. I've got these up on the website. These are going for $11.99 for the entire box, okay? And I believe there are about, I think there's about, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, there's about 12 individual boxes in here, 15 grams, guys. So click those links below. Like this video, subscribe to my newsletter on the website. It's at the bottom right-hand corner of the website. That's how I keep everybody updated with new inventory coming in. As for now, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and click those links below. Have a good one.